Alright, there we go. My bad, guys. Yeah, I updated to Windows 11 yesterday, so a little bit of technical difficulties here to start the show, but it looks like we're good now. The audio is not working. Looks like we're good now. Let's do it again. What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing today? It is Tuesday, October 19th, 2021. I'm your host, Ty, and this is Smarter Gambling. What's up, Team Crawford? Appreciate you for being here, man, as always. Alright, so today we're doing the show from Tendy Town. All major indexes in the green today. Very nice day. So hope you guys made some tendies. I had a pretty nice day. Really can't complain at all. We'll get to that in just a second. But yeah, got a great show for you guys today. As always, we'll be doing our daily stock and crypto reviews. And today we have two short articles about Coinbase. One about the NBA and one about Facebook. So we'll get to that. And today for the analysis, we're only going to do three main ones at least. We're going to be talking about BBIG, Vinco Ventures, very popular stock of late. That's trending again today, so we'll cover that. We'll talk about CEI Camber Energy, another meme stock that we've been covering a lot, but Zach Morris is pumping that one again today. That's a major runner, so we'll cover that. And then finally, we'll be going over ALPP, which I believe is a SPAC. It's been trending the last 2 days. I really don't know why. But, yeah, that was trending like top 10 on stock twits. Very popular. So, we'll cover that as well. So, this might be a short show today. Maybe not. Depends on, how many people come in and how many people chat. But, yeah, we only have three things to analyze today. And only two with support and resistance. And then, we can also take a quick look at Wish, BlackBerry, Tilray, AVIR, and GRTX, because those had some pretty good price action today, but they were not top 10 trending. So, honorable mentions that we can look at if we have time later. But this shouldn't be too long of a show unless a lot of people come in and start talking today. Maybe 2 or 2.5 hours. We'll see. Whenever I say that, it always ends up going 3 hours. So, we'll see. What's up, low roller? Thanks for being here, as always, man. Bitcoin is booming. Are you scared? 75K Bitcoin contract. Bitcoin is booming. I'm not scared just yet, no. What is that, like 64K or something like that? I'm not scared just yet. But I definitely didn't think it would come up this fast, this high this fast. So, no, not scared just yet, but maybe just a little bit concerned. I mean, I really don't care. If it goes past 75K, then I'll sell for 75K. Like, I really don't care. But it is, it definitely is moving faster than I would like it to be. But ideally, in 2 months, this finishes at like 70K, 74K would be really, really nice. But, no, I'm not scared just yet. But it's actually a good thing. But as long as it finishes below 75K by the end of the year, I'll be happy. Even if it finishes over, whatever. But, nope, not panicking just yet. And Alibaba is booming today. Yeah, I saw that as well. Was it up like 5% or something like that? Very nice day for Alibaba. Maybe 150 or 140, whatever it was, is actually the bottom. Because, 6%. It's up 6.13% today. So, very nice day. So, I mean, that's good for that Asian guy we watch. And good for me. But I needed to go to 300. So, good day, but needed to go up a lot more in a year. What's up, Marvin? Thanks for being here, man. As always. You should follow Plan B Bitcoin price projection. You got one Bitcoin in hidden in the basement. You never touch it. You probably put it in a safe, not really a in your basement. You should lock it up. But yeah, for sure. 1 Bitcoin, leave it. You'll be probably be a millionaire eventually. Can you take a quick look at Cable? It's my new NASDAQ penny play. Yeah, interesting. So I did see some talk about this in Discord. I believe, Marvin, you did talk about... I think you were the first one to talk about this today. Then I think I saw Team Crawford talking about it. And I actually wanted to get into that at the end of the day. You know, it was at like, what, 260, 270? I was trying to short it down at the end of the day. But there were no shares available. So I still want to get into this. Maybe not, actually. It's only up 40% now. We'll see at the end of the day. But I did want to short this down, but there were no shares, unfortunately. But sure, we could take a look at that. And also, Team Crawford, was it you or the wife that was on Discord today? Because you said that she was in Watt, W-A-T-T. But then I couldn't tell if you were also in there and you were talking midday or it was her. Anyway. Yeah. A little confusing, you know, who's on the account, but that's all right. All right, guys, and before we begin, please hit the like button. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. Okay, let's do it, guys. And boom. I told her to go in on it. It was me in Discord. So you both were in on it. All right. Yeah, sorry about that, man. Team Crawford. I mean, you know, it sucks. Yeah, you lost money on that one. I did pretty good on that one. I think I said earlier in the Discord, made like 20% on that. I was actually in at 250. And then I reshorted at 280. Covered at 220. We'll get to that right now, actually. But yeah, sorry to hear that, man, for you and the wife. But you know, it's not all that bad, right? What was the average? Like forgot what the average was. I think you guys were in at like 250 or something. So what was that, like 10%? That's not too bad. But yeah, very unfortunate. No, may I suggest going the other way next time? Because I really don't even know what Watt is. I mean, it's an energy company, but it popped on PR. And, you know, I just love shorting PR down. Anything that's PR and a gap play, I love shorting it down. To me, it's easy money. So I kind of thought it was an easy short play today. But seems like you thought differently. Curious why what you saw there. Like, why you thought it was going up. I mean, it did go up a lot. But it couldn't go up forever. Yeah, this was like a slow bleed all day. So, yeah, that sucks, man. Sorry about that. But you'll get it back. Bitcoin will reach all-time high today. What was the all-time high? Like 65, right? 65 or 66. So it's damn near that. But if we look at the chart, I mean, we talked about this briefly the other day. I'm not sure if it's going to break the... Did it break the all-time high? No, not yet, not yet. All-time high is 65,500. So I kind of think it's going to pull back, but we'll see, we'll see. Hopefully not. The news and FOMO got me. Yeah, the PR, right? That good PR is very counterintuitive. Because if the PR drops and you're late to the party, you're going to get screwed. Which is most of the retail, you know? Like, whenever PR drops, all the bots are going to beat you. The algos and the bots are going to beat you to the sale, to the trade. So that's why I like going short on PR. And the gap plays. But yeah, man, in the future, I would suggest trying to take the other side of the trade sometimes. Because I don't think you go short too often, Team Crawford. I don't think I've ever seen you actually go short. So, you know, it's definitely a good weapon to have in your arsenal. All right, guys. So let's get started. So let's first start with my plays today, as always, and I'm very excited to share my plays today. Well, first was Ion Geophysical. If you guys remember, I was in this yesterday, so I averaged down to $2, and this actually came down to 190 today, but I was looking for 160. It never got there, and actually at the end of the day, this ran from like $2 to like, yeah, 233 in the span of whatever the hell this is, 10 minutes? Not 10 minutes, but like 45 minutes, 40 minutes. It ran up a good 15% there. So yeah, I should have covered at 195 or 190, but got a little too greedy, and I ended up getting stopped out at 220 at the end of the day here. That really sucked, because it was a really, up to that point, everything was green. Then I lost 10% here. So yeah, took a L on Ion, or Ion Geophysical. Sorry about the sirens, guys. Gonna talk over it. That's alright. Everything else I did really good on. VLAN. Shorted this one this morning, I believe, at... Oh, actually, I shorted yesterday. Near market close at like 38 and covered at 35. So I made not quite 10%. I think like 7% there. I'm not complaining, a couple $100. Then EVOL, Evolving Systems. I shorted this one yesterday as well. Didn't make too much here. I think I was in at, I can't even remember. I didn't make much here. I made like $150. I made like 3%. It really wasn't that much, but I'll take it. Then the big one was WATT, Watt. Energis Corp. Shorted this one this morning at, well, I shorted at 250, then I reshorted at 280, and then covered at 220, so made over 20% there. Very fat gain. Very happy with that one. Then IFRX, Inflarix. Shorted this one this morning at $3 and covered at 270 for a 10% gain there. Very happy. ETTX. If you guys remember yesterday, I went live Rainbow Bear on this one during the show at 380, and I covered today at 340 for over a 10% gain there. Was pretty happy with that. However, this did come down to 310 at one point, so I could have made a lot more. But I didn't want to be too greedy, just covered for 10% there. Very happy. And then DRMA, Dermata Therapeutics. If you guys remember, I also went live Rainbow Bear on this one. At... What did I short this at? I forget. But I did short this one, I think it was 570, if I remember correctly, yesterday. And I covered, actually, after the show for 10%. I should have held it longer. I covered at like $5. This is down to like $4.50 now, so I really should have waited another day, but I didn't want to be too greedy, so I covered for 10% there. But I probably could have made about 20% if I held it a little longer. But all in all, you know, very good day for me today. I was up, I think I'm up 2K today. I was up almost 3K until IO screwed me at the very end. So I think I'm up a little over 2K today. So can't complain at all. Very nice. So this was very nice because the past couple of weeks, I haven't had like a just straight up smash day, you know, like where everything is going real good. Today was one of the better days I've had in a couple of weeks here. So very happy. What's up, Busy Bone? Thanks for being here, man. As always, attendees left on the table. Yeah, tendies left on the table, um, but at least I'm not ready. Can't be too greedy all the time. You can't time it perfectly, so I will take it. I will take it. Not complaining at all. Not only that, 3-day trading rule can really bleed your gains away if you enter at the wrong time. I have no trades left, and I brought them all up on NXTD. What's up with NX? Is it still going down today? I covered yesterday for 10%. No, it's up a little bit today. Yeah, I covered at 310 yesterday. Um, yeah, I actually don't know what it's like to have to obey the 3-day trading rule and the wash sale rule. Fortunately, I've never had to day trade with an account under 25K because I didn't really start day trading till this year, the start of this year. I was always a swing trader, so I never had to deal with being limited in your trades. But that really sucks. But I really should know this, but 3-day trading rule. I thought you get 3 trades per day. Yes? No? I thought you got 3 trades per day. So, unless you use them on other stocks, but I'm not really sure how that works. Someone clarify for me, Marvin. Or someone clarify, but, Marvin, could you clarify that for me? Like, how does it work? The limits on the day trading for an account under 25K. Because I always assumed there was 3 trades per day, but apparently not. 3 days per week? Three trades in a week. Really? That's how it is? I thought it was 3 trades a day, 3 trades a week. But a trade counts as like in and out, right? So you can trade like 3 stocks. Anyway, that sucks. Wow. So, yeah. You learn something new every day. I thought it was 3 a day. It's 3 a week. That is disgusting. Yes, I see what you mean. It really limits your the way you trade, Like yeah, you're going to be like forced holding the bag. You can't exit the trade. That really sucks. Like, how can they force you to hold something? That's ridiculous. Yeah. That's a stupid rule. And, I hope you guys run up your accounts so you don't have to deal with that BS anymore. That's like a super rigged rule for real. But, yeah, thanks for clarifying, guys. I was unclear about that. So now I know, and that's very unfortunate. That really sucks. I hope you guys, run your accounts up 25K plus so, you don't get robbed anymore. Anyway, um, and KAVL is down here, so I don't think I'm going to go for that one anymore. I wish stock market go unlimited rules. Yeah, that'd be nice, but honestly, probably crypto is going to have more rules in the future. Probably crypto is going to also be limited to the day trading rule, and it's going to be, and the wash sale is probably going to apply to crypto in the near future here. The faster way to build your balance is to invest in cryptocurrency. Yes and no. I mean, it's definitely one of the better strategies, I would say. I would agree. Um, Personally, it's not the fastest way. Rainbow bearing is faster for me. But for smaller accounts who can't day trade like me, for sure, I would say crypto is probably a better investment. On the real ones, at least, not the poop coins. All right, anyway, guys, so let's move on to the watch list here. Actually, let's take a look at some aftermarket action first. And for everyone who came in late, could you please hit the like button? I would appreciate that. Thank you very much. All right, no aftermarket action just yet. All right, so the Dow Jones finishes up 0.56%. The Nasdaq finishes up 0.72%, and the S&P 500 finishes up 0.74%. Uh-oh. Is the sound not working here? Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, I updated Windows 11. I updated to Windows 11 last night, and it's messing with my audio here. Give me 1 second. Is it working now? There we go. There we go. There we go. Yep. Sorry, we have a few technical difficulties here to start the show. Windows 11 is updating some of my settings here, but looks like it's working now. All good, all good. Sound is not working for FX. Yeah, I think it should be working now. Someone tell me if it's working. I'm emptying out my Webull account and putting all my money in my TD account to hopefully get me on the road to getting a little bit closer to 25K. Just need one really good trade to get me there. Yeah, Marvin, just don't go all in YOLO FD. Just please don't do that, man. Better safe than sorry. But I will say, though, Webull is better than TD in the sense of you can trade at 4 in the morning till, 8 p.m. TD, you can't do that. So, I'm not sure how early up you're in the morning, how early you are up in the morning, but that's where the big action is, pre-market and post-market. So, just something to consider, Marvin. I mean, personally, I think you should open IBKR and transfer everything there, but maybe a little biased. What's up, Monir? Thanks for being here, as always, man. Appreciate you. Low Roller says, Marvin, you should go YOLO Dogecoin or Shiba Inu. Not financial advice. All right. All right, so let's redo that with the sound working now. So the Dow Jones is up 0.56%. The Nasdaq is up 0.72%, and the S&P 500 is up 0.74%. Very nice, very nice. Much needed. Big fat green day here today. So let's run down the watch list. SESN is moving. Nice. Yeah, that's the one I made like 80% on earlier this year. A couple of months ago from shorting it. Oh. Pretty nice action here. What's going on? PR? PR? No, they did get PR. Okay, that's good. Well, it's not high enough to make a play yet, but we'll keep an eye on this one. But yeah, I remember a couple months ago, I caught this fat dump off right here. I was in there on this day, and I caught an 80% gain on this day. That was insane. One of the luckier trades I've had in my rainbow bearing career. No, there is news, dude. There is news. There's news. They got FDA granted its request for Type A meeting to discuss issue raised in the FDA complete response letter. So it's not like great news, but it's like positive news. So it's positive PR. It's not for no reason, man. But very minor news. No, I need a little bit more funds before I open an Interactive Brokers account. I would like to be well over before 25K before I go that way. That's actually not a bad plan. Yeah, I could agree with that. But yeah, man, like I said, TD. I really like TD. It's what I use on the show here. But I hate the fact that you can't trade at 4 a.m. That's the only thing that sucks about it. And Webull, you can. And I would consider TD a much better brokerage than Webull, but why can't you trade at 4 a.m.? Anyway, just some things to consider there. All right. So CEI is up 21.58% today. very nice. We'll discuss this one second today, I believe. Yeah, second after BBIG. We got our man, Zach Morris, manipulating stocks again today. Zach Morris pumping up some stocks. I still don't know how the SEC is not on his ass yet, because this is clear manipulation. He's just robbing all of retail, and no one seems to care. Anyway, we got Tilray up 15.79%. Not really sure why that's up so much today, but not going to cover it in full detail, but it is an honorable mention that if we have time later, we'll look more into this. Also, BlackBerry, another honorable mention. If we have time, we can go over this later. Oh, that's up 14.06%. Very nice. ATER up 11.11%. Who was in the Discord asking about this? I think it was Joe. Anyway, big day for ATER. Very nice. Cannabis growth up 8.64%. Looks like cannabis doing pretty well today. Alibaba, big day for Alibaba. 6.1%. Huge day for Alibaba. Very nice. Wish up 6%. Sundial Growers up 5.87%. So, yeah, looks like a lot of memes and cannabis doing well today. Marathon up 4.78%. Crypto stock there. Nikola up 4.74%. I don't know why. But it does look like the EVs are up a lot today. Baidu up 4.65%. Skills up 4.56%. Coinbase 4.19%. So, yeah, crypto was up today, and the crypto exposure stocks doing good today also. Didi up 3.88%. So, it kind of looks like China doing well today. Everything pretty much doing well today. Workhorse up 3.77%. Rye 3.26%. Microvision 2.7%. Robinhood 2.58%. Li Auto 2.27%. Twitter 1.96%. Nothing else too crazy here. Apple 1.51%. Pretty good day for Apple. Facebook 1.39%. Got Neo 1.06%. Nothing else. Price action on everything else, not that much. Let's take a look at the red here. And on the red side, we got AMC down 5.18%. I was going to talk about this today, but it really, towards the end of the day, it did sell off here. It was not down this much before, but we talked about this one yesterday, so we're gonna skip AMC today, but that is also an honorable mention. GREE down 5%. What's new? Lol. SoFi down 3.02%. Looks like travel down today. Cruises and airlines. MicroStrategy down 1.68%. Interesting. That's a crypto stock. Crypto is up today. But really not too bad at all. Damn, XCLA is down to $1.76 or $1.67. Holy crap, what happened to XCLA? But really not too bad here. Not too much in the red here. Everything is like less than 2% in the red for the most part. So very nice, very nice. Overall, really good day for the stock market. So, yeah, I did pretty well today. Made those tendies, made those fat tendies. And hope you guys did as well. So let's move on to some crypto here. Since I work and trade a little throughout the day, I can't get up too early. I'm up around 7 a.m. early every weekday. 7 a.m. All right, so yeah, so today should be okay with you. Although, you know, I would suggest that you guys wake up for like 5 minutes at like 4, 5, and 7, because some stocks do pop on PR and you can get a very good entry. You know, it's just opportunities that you miss when you're asleep. You heard Upshot is back on YouTube today? I thought he got banned yesterday. Didn't you tell me he got banned yesterday? How's he back? Did he get unbanned? All right, let's refresh. Yeah, SESN is running here in the aftermarket, but nothing too crazy. So let's move on to crypto. All right, so crypto is up 2.35% today. Very, very nice. We don't know how many days we're in the green here, but we're on a winning streak here. A couple days in a row. Crypto in the green. Very nice. Bitcoin is, well, we'll get to that in a sec. But yeah, very nice day for crypto. You know, not the biggest price action, but you know, this is like the third or something like that day in a row. We're in the green here, so no one's complaining. We'll take it. So let's see what's going on. So Strike X, I don't know what that is. Probably new coin. That's up 75,000% today. Lol. Prince Floki. Prince Floki's up 35,000% today. Interesting. That was one of these meme Floki coins, but I thought Floki Inu would be the next one. Maybe not. But Floki Inu is up about 5% today. And Baby Floki Billionaire, I've never heard of that one. That's a new one. Baby Floki Billionaire, that's up 182%. And Doge Dash, I think that's a new one too. Doge Dash, up 147%. And we got Blow Up. I don't know what Blow Up is, but that's up, almost 1,200%. But yeah, right now, Prince Floki is mooning today. Very interesting. I would never buy that one, but hey, it's mooning. I would buy Floki Inu if it pulls back. Anyway, let's move on. So Bitcoin is up 4.8% today. Bitcoin over 64K, nearing the all-time high. Ether up 1.92%, over 3,800. Binance pretty sideways. Cardano down 1.72%. So it turns out I was correct in selling my Cardano for Bitcoin. That was a good move. At the time, I sold Cardano like $2, and then I bought Bitcoin at 45K, and it didn't look like a good trade at the time, but now it is. Anyway, XRP down. XRP is pretty sideways. Solana down 2.13%. Dogecoin down 3.09%. Litecoin sideways. Bitcoin Cash up 0.86%. Shiba Inu down 3.51%. I don't know. There's pretty mixed results here. Kind of looks sideways. Let's sort this. So on the green side, yeah, it kind of looks like it's 50-50. Like red and green coins here today. Top 100 market cap. But we got OKB up 19.2%. By far the biggest runner today. Then KuCoin, Arweave, Harmony, Phantom. But the only thing in double digits for the green side is OKB. So really not too much price action on the green side. A little bit. But on the red side, really no price action. There's nothing above 10% in the red today. Flow was down 9.17%. And everything else is below that. So, yeah, there's a pretty even split between the green coins and the red coins today. but it does appear like the green coins did get more price action. So that would explain the 2.35% increase, but a little bit deceiving, I would say. The crypto market isn't as good as, this would suggest. A 2.35% increase today. But overall, not bad at all. No one's complaining. We'll take it. So, decent day in crypto. Bitcoin dominance. He is back on YouTube again. Yeah, but did he get unbanned or what? Bitcoin dominance going up again? Yeah, now it's up to 48%. A little bit higher. But yeah, together, Bitcoin and Ether is like 65% here. Over 65%. So, both of those very dominant. Alright, guys. So let's move on to some news now. And that's a good transition because it's crypto-related news. We got 2 short articles, so this shouldn't take too long. Apparently, SESN is still mooning here. Actually, it's pulling back. Not high enough for me yet. Alright, so today we have two very short articles about Coinbase. So let's read. NBA lands first cryptocurrency sponsorship with Coinbase. NBA agreed to a sponsorship deal with Coinbase. Terms of the deal were not provided, but Coinbase will get WNBA, NBA G League, and USA Basketball branding. So yeah, some minor news about Coinbase here. They are pushing their marketing, and this is pretty big. They got to deal with an NBA. A lot of people watch the NBA. What is it? The third largest sport in America, and in other countries too. NBA is very popular, so this is a good move for the NBA. They make money, and good move for Coinbase because they get a lot of exposure. And let's move on to the next article here. Hear a siren. I'm just going to talk over it. My apologies, guys. So, staying on Coinbase here, let's read this article. Coinbase stock rises after Facebook taps it for help on new cryptocurrency project. Key points. Coinbase said it would be storing the cryptocurrencies that Facebook will offer to users who sign up for its new digital wallet called Novi. Coinbase stock was up 2% following the news. Wasn't it Libra? I thought their crypto was Libra. Did they change it to Novi? Anyway, so yeah, more positive Coinbase PR, which you don't hear about too often. They also have a partnership with Facebook as well. So, yeah, really good PR for Coinbase. No downside to this. They have partnerships with Facebook and the NBA now. So, they're tapping different markets here. They're tapping into a lot of potential customers. So, very good on Coinbase on their part. Still a mess, but this is some good news here, some good PR, which we don't get very often. So, happy to hear this. But yeah, that is all our news today. So let's jump right into the analysis now. And today we'll be doing BBIG, CEI, and ALPP. And like I said earlier, this really shouldn't take too long, so maybe we'll have a short show today, depending on how much you guys chat. But yeah, we only have 3 for analysis today, 3 to analyze today, And we have 5 more just take a quick look at. Some honorable mentions. So let's do it, guys. So first one, BBIG. I'll take a sip here of my drink and we'll get started. Alright, let's do it, guys. So here is BBIG Vinco Ventures. This finishes at $7.78 today. That is down 6.49%. So we've been covering this stock a lot. The past couple of months. This has been a major meme stock. This squeezed all the way to $12.50 at the high and has since pulled back pretty significantly, and now it has another, and now it's been running the past few days again. So it appeared like the momentum was cooling off and the stock was done, but the apes came back out of nowhere and the momentum is alive again. So this was number 2 on StockTwits today. Or was it number 1? I really forget. So this was number 2 on StockTwits today. Very high up there on trending. So once again, we're going to cover this. So there wasn't any specific news or anything to justify this price action today. So I'm just going to assume it's a bunch of ape stuff going on here. It seems like some people are profit taking after a 5-day winning streak. A big 5-day winning streak. Kind of seems like some healthy pullback to me, honestly. But let's jump right in and analyze here. So first of all, we have 2 gap ups. We have a gap up at 160 all the way back in January, and then we have another gap up at $3 back in August. So those would both currently be bearish indicators because that is telling us this stock might come back down to fill those gaps. And honestly, those gaps may never fill. Those are a long way down from the current price, but that is worth mentioning. Double gap up. We have a double gap up, and those are both bearish. We also have a possible cup and handle here. It looks like the top of the cup could be 11 or 12.50. And it appears like the bottom was around $5. So that would currently be a bullish indicator because that is telling us the stock can come back up to 11 or 12.50 to complete the top of the cup there. Okay. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 815 and 765. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 815, 835, 910, 940, $10, 1105, 1190, and then the high of 1250. Now, if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 765, 705, 680, 650, $6, 535, 515, 485, 460, 425, 405, 375, 350, 330, 310, 295, 265, 250, 225, 195, let's zoom in a little. No, I can't really even do that. All right. 170, 160, 135, and then the low of 125. So right now at this current price, 778, the channels to the upside and the downside are very wide, so expect significant price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 535 to the downside, the channels start to narrow, so expect a significant decrease in price action if/when this breaks 535. The RSI is currently at 58, so that's a little bit above average, but nothing to be concerned about just yet. And this did 37 million in volume today. Very significant volume, so this sell-off today was confirmed by the volume. Alright guys, so nothing much has changed since the last time we reviewed this stock. Honestly, it's a little difficult to tell where this is going to go in the short term because we are getting mixed signals. On one hand, we have bearish indicators in the double gap up. We have neutral indicators in the RSI and the volume, and bullish indicators in the possible cup and handle. But if it were my best guess, so honestly right now this is more like a gamble than an investment, but if it were my best guess, I would say this is more likely to go to the upside than to the downside. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, I think this current price, 778, is really not the greatest entry. But that being said, this still does have a lot of upside potential. Like I said earlier, this could go back to 11 or 1250 to fill the top of this cup here. So actually 778 is not such a bad price. You just missed out on a lot of potential tendies already. But I would support going long here, and if this does pull back, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. Like I said, I do think this has a better chance of running to the upside than to the downside, and this currently has some strong social media sentiment behind it. you should never underestimate the apes, so you could get squeezed out here going short. There is a lot of downside potential, but I don't think the risk is worth the reward here. Going short would be a high risk, high reward play at the moment. I don't think it's worth the risk, but if you guys really want to gamble, then I could support that as long as you understand this is very risky and you can lose a lot of money going short here. But I will say that if this does come back to 11 or 1250 to fill the top of the cup there, then I think you should go short. I think 11 and 1250 are excellent entries for going short. So personally, I wouldn't do it here. I think it's too risky. But if this does go back to 11 or 1250, I would support going short. And again, if you guys want to gamble at this current price, I would say go for it as long as you understand the risks. So sorry to everyone who lost money in this one today. Hang in there, and good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is BBIG Vinco Ventures. But do I think it's going to 40? Is that a joke, dude? Is that sarcasm? No, I don't think it's going to 40. Not in the short term, at least. I think it can go to 11 or 1250. I don't know about 40. That's a bit ambitious. This ain't AMC, but I guess anything is possible with the apes. Oh, dude, I totally forgot. KAVL. KAVL, right. Who asked for that? It was Marvin, right? Forgot who asked, but someone asked for KAVL, so I totally forgot. Sorry, guys. I will get to that right now. Okay, KAVL. Well, I do think in the short term here, did this gap fill? This gap never filled. A lot of gaps here. I think in the short term, this is probably going to pull back to at least 170, because that's where it gapped up today. And maybe even like 93 cents, because that gap never filled there. So I think in the short term, it should pull back a little bit. And then longer term, it does look bullish, because this is a crazy looking chart here. But, you know, crazy volume today, 150 million. By far the biggest volume day. And yeah, it made a gap up. So yeah, I think in the short term, as in like a couple days, it's probably going to pull back. But in the longer short term and in the long term, it does look pretty bullish. So hope that answers your question, Marvin. I might actually go short on this one. I tried at 250, but 260 and 270, but no shares. But even at 220 here, this is not a bad price, especially if it's going to come back to 170. Anyway, so yeah, the answer is short term looks bearish, longer short term and long term looks bullish, I would say. All right, next one is CEI. It will pull back, but people are calling for 5, which seems reasonable. 5. Well, it does have a gap to fill at 440. So I could see that happening, yeah. Probably eventually, yeah, it'll happen. But in the short term, I'm not so sure. If people are screaming it's going to squeeze, I would not be listening to them. But long term, this should for sure come back to 440, fill this gap, and, you know, probably higher. But if anyone's screaming it's going to squeeze, don't listen, dude. All right, let's refresh the aftermarket action here before we move on to CEI. And still nothing going on. So let's get on to CEI now. Okay, here is CEI Camber Energy. This finishes at $1.69 today. Nice. That is up 21.58%. So here's another meme stock that we've been covering for the past few months. Same deal with BBIG. This stock went on a major run. It squeezed all the way to 485 at the top, pulled back very significantly. Looked like it was pretty done. And then recently, out of nowhere, this starts to run again. Right, here comes the ambulance. My bad, guys. What was I saying? And recently, this stock started to make a run again. The apes are back. And the momentum is coming back here. So today we have a 21.58% gain on this stock. Very big, very fat green candle. So congrats to everyone who made money on this one today. There wasn't really any news to justify this price action today, other than Zach Morris pumping this on Twitter. Zach Morris has been doing this for a couple months now. He has been shilling and pumping a lot of different stocks. Very shady and sketchy stuff going on. Everything he pumps straight dumps afterwards. They're not squeezes, they're pump and dump, guys. They're pump and dumps, guys. So be careful when it comes to this guy, Zach Morris, pumping these stocks. Just because he says it's going to go up doesn't mean it will. Because what he does is he says it's going up, you buy in, and he dumps it on you. That's what's happening. So be careful, guys. Anyway. So I'm not sure how much of the Zach Morris pump had to do with this run today, but it was probably a factor. But anyway, let's jump right in and analyze here. Somebody posted DD in the chat. Apparently, Zach Attack is pumping it again. Yeah, I did see that. I forgot who it was, but yeah, like I said, I don't know how the SEC is not on this guy's ass already. Clear manipulation. Anyway. So here we have a possible cup and handle. It appears like the top of the cup could be 345. 415 or the high of 485. And it appears like the bottom is around 120. There is some pretty strong support at 120. So we don't really have too much confirmation yet, but this does look like it's starting to form a cup. So that would currently be a bullish indicator, because that is saying this stock might come back up to 345 415 or 485 to complete the top of the cup there. So right now this is sitting on the support of 168. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 176, 188, $2, 211, 218, 237, 280, 310, 322, 344, 380, 415, 435, and then the high of 485. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 150, 137, 125, 120, 113, 107, 101, 91 cents, 84 cents, 77 cents, 69 cents, nice, 58 cents, 52 cents, 44 cents, 38 cents, and then the low of 33 cents. So right now at this current price, 169, the channels to the upside, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty decently sized, so expect a good amount of price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 218 to the upside, the channels start to open up and get real wide, so expect a significant increase in price action if/when this breaks 218. The RSI is currently at 50, so very average there. So according to the RSI, this current price of 169 is around fair market value, and this did 375 million in volume today. Very significant volume, so this pump today was confirmed by the volume. But if he wants to pump it, let him pump it. It just don't dump it on me. Just don't dump it on me, lol. Yeah, I mean, it's great if you ride it on the way up, but by the time you see the tweet, you're probably going to jump in and get rug pulled. That's what all the retail is doing pretty much. Captain Pump and Dump. I ain't going anywhere near them sloppy seconds. Yeah, damn right, Machete. And thanks for being here, man. You're active in the Discord, but I don't think you've been here for a couple of shows. So nice to see you at the show, man. Thanks for being here. Start a small position in it. In CEI or BBIG, Marvin, which one are you talking about? And for everyone who came in late, could you please hit the like button? I would appreciate that. Thank you very much. All right. Okay, so right now this is a little bit difficult to tell where this is going to go in the short term. Like I said earlier, it does appear like 120 is some very strong support, but we don't quite have confirmation just yet. But this chart does look slightly bullish. We have a bullish indicator in the cup and handle in the possible cup and handle. We have neutral indicators in the RSI and volume, and really no bearish indicators here. So, yeah, this chart does appear to be slightly bullish. And I really don't think it has too much downside potential. I think it's going to take a lot of selling pressure for this to break 120. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, 170 is a pretty decent entry here. If this is in fact a cup and handle, there's a lot of upside potential and a lot of tendencies to be made. So I would support going long at 170, and if this pulls back, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. And again, I really don't think it's going to break 120 to the downside. So again, not too much downside potential and a lot of upside potential here. So going long looks like a pretty good play. I would support that. Going long appears to be a medium risk, high reward play here. I think it's definitely worth a shot, so I would support that. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. I just think 170 is a terrible entry for going short here. Like I said, not too much downside potential. So there's not too many tendies to be made here, and a lot of upside potential. So you would be putting yourself at risk of getting squeezed out here. Going short would be a high risk, low reward play. Doesn't make too much sense. So I don't really see a point in doing that. The time to go short would have been at $4 or $3, not at 170. So I don't think going short is a good idea, and I would not recommend that. However, I will say that if this does come back up to 345, 415, or 485 to fill one of those tops there, then I think those would be excellent entries for going short. So if you want to go short, wait, see if this moons, and if it does, then you can enter at a much better price. So congratulations to everyone who made money on this stock today. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is CEI Camber Energy. Both. Alright, yeah, I mean, they both have a lot of upside potential. And I hate saying that because I hate meme stocks, but the chart does look pretty bullish, I'm not going to lie. In this one and BBIG and AMC, all the meme stocks are looking pretty bullish right now. Your show runs during the time I move around to go pick up my offspring from school. Alright, man, so yeah, kind of like a podcast thing, you know? Sitting in your car, just listening. So, awesome, dude. Yeah, appreciate you for being here. And, yeah, glad to have you in the community, dude. How many offspring and how old, if you don't mind? Yeah, if you don't mind telling. Seems like a lot of people in this community have some offspring. All right. So last one, ALPP. Let's refresh here. SCSN still running, and TRKA. Let's check those out. I don't think SCSN's running that much. This is kind of bull flagging here, SCSN. So if this breaks out to the upside, which it looks like it can, I'm going to be in there. Maybe 130? We'll see, we'll see. Not yet, though. TKRA. No, that wasn't it. TRKA. Okay. Interesting. No news here, so not gonna go for this. Total of 3. 16, 10, and 8. It's a pretty big age difference. Well, between 16 and 8. So, high school, elementary school, high school and elementary school, right? No middle school. That's cool, man. All right, ALPP. I think Joe has 4 kids around the same age. So, yeah. Need to make those tendies to feed the kids. All right, ALPP. Okay, here's ALPP, Alpine 4 Holdings. This finishes at $4.50 today, and that is down 16.04%. So this stock was trending yesterday and today. It was top 10 on StockTwits both days. And today this was one of the stocks with some of the bigger price action. So we're going to talk about this one. There was news on this yesterday, so let's take a look at that first. Wasn't really exactly yesterday's news. So we do have some news here that's about a week old. And the news is that the stock is going to be listed on the NASDAQ. So that is some very positive PR there. The stock will be in the NASDAQ on October 20th. So this run-up may have been in anticipation for the NASDAQ listing. It appears like October 20th, tomorrow, is going to be a catalyst. So maybe the reason why this sold off so much today is because the catalyst will be a sell the news event. So it appears, so this is just a guess, it appears like a lot of apes are taking their profits now because they expect this to dump tomorrow once this does get listed on the NASDAQ. Just my opinion, not financial advice, guys. Anyway, let's jump in and analyze here. So it appears like we have a possible cup and handle here. Top of the cup being 550 and the bottom being around 220. And this did top out today. So 550 may have been the top. Yeah. So the top of the cup did fill today. So 550 may have been the top here. So just some quick math off the top of my head. What would this be? 330, 115, 435. So just some quick math off the top of my head. If this is in fact a cup and handle, then this should pull back to around 435 for the handle to complete. So that would currently be a bearish indicator because this still has downside potential. Because the handle is not done forming just yet. Actually, this did hit 435 today. So the handle already might be complete here. But in the short term, I would expect this to consolidate around 435 for a little bit, and then eventually it should break out again. That's usually what happens in a cup and handle. We have the cup. We have a run up to form the cup, a pullback to form the handle, consolidation, and then breakout again. So actually right now, this cup and handle would be a neutral indicator. I do expect this to consolidate around 435. The RSI is currently at 63, so that is a little bit above average, but nothing to be too concerned about just yet. Oh, we had a gap up too, my bad. And this did 6.1 million in volume today. Very significant volume, so the sell-off today was confirmed by the volume. We also have a gap up at 370. So that would be a bearish indicator because that means this stock is likely to pull back to 370 to fill that gap. And that might be in the short term. Okay, so just my opinion, guys, not financial advice. I do think in the short term, this should pull back to at least 370 to fill this gap here. This chart does look pretty bearish. We have the complete cup and the handle forming now. The gap up and an above average RSI. So a few bearish indicators here. No bullish or neutral indicators. So this chart appears to be pretty bearish in my opinion. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, I would not do that and I would not recommend that. Like I said, I think this should pull back to at least 370. So if you want to go long, I would hold off to at least 370. And it may even pull back further than that. But I would set the buy orders at 370 and lower if you want to go long. I don't think 450 is a great entry going long here. So I would support going long at 370 or lower. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, like I just said, this should pull back to at least 370. So from this current price, 450, that's a little bit less than a 20%. That's a little less than a 20% gain here to the downside. So a decent amount of 10 needs to be made. I don't think there's too much risk here of getting squeezed out. So I think going short would be a low risk, medium reward play, I would say. Looks like a pretty good play to me. A decent amount of downside potential Not too much upside potential, so I do think it's worth a shot going short here. You should be able to make a decent amount of tendies. So sorry to everyone who lost money in this one today. Consider taking profits if you're up. Not financial advice, but like I said, this does look bearish in the short term. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is ALPP, Alpine 4 Holdings. Alright guys, so we're already done with the analysis. Well, the main analysis. We have a few honorable mentions here that we can quickly take a look at. We got Wish up 6% today. I don't know. This chart is looking pretty bullish right here. Not saying you should do this, guys, but 460 looks like the bottom here. Huge cup and handle, gap up, got a gap up. This looks pretty bullish to me. Wish, not financial advice. Then we got BlackBerry, which actually had PR today. They got a patent. So that's up 14%. Same thing. This looks pretty bullish, dude. Looks like the bottom was like $9 around there. $9.25. Cup and handle here. This is near the relative bottom. So, yeah, BlackBerry looks pretty bullish too. I mean, RSI is pretty high, but cup and handle here. I don't know, guys. We might be gearing up for meme mania round 3. All these meme stocks are looking pretty bullish. Then we got Tilray. They had some minor news today. They hired a new executive. I'm not sure how much they had to do with this price increase, but very good day for Tilray today. And another very bullish looking chart here. This may have not, this might not be done bottoming out yet, actually, but it looks like it's going to bottom pretty soon here. Huge cup and handle. Very bullish looking chart here. And then we have our G stocks today. AVIR. This had some bad PR. I think this had bad trial results or something. Bad PR. This is down 66% today. 26 RSI. Looks like an all-time low. So maybe not an all-time low, but this is a yearly low. This is a 3-year low, actually. So this could be a good buying opportunity. Not financial advice, guys. But a big gap down, all-time low. Looks like a pretty good play. Not financial advice. And then finally, GRTX. Same thing. Another more bad PR. I think they also had bad results, trial results. Pretty much same thing here. Huge gap down, all-time low. Yes. 15 RSI. That is very, very low. You rarely see RSI that low. So, yeah. Huge gap down, all-time low, low RSI, very bullish looking. So, these could be some good plays, guys. Not financial advice. Yes, I got a need for memes. I mean, I sure hope so. I sure hope Meme Mania round 3 comes around. It looks like all of these meme stocks are like, just want to break out so bad, but they're just being manipulated. But it's going to happen eventually. Anyway, guys, so yeah, that's all the analysis for today. Doing pretty good on time here. It's only 5:27, and yeah, like I said, we're probably going to finish early here. Maybe 6:15 or 6:30. Maybe even 6, we'll see. What's up, Earl? What's up, Dean Keel? Welcome to the show, guys. Appreciate you guys. BBIG dumping. What happened to BBIG? Yeah, we already covered BBIG. So if you guys want, you can rewind or watch the playback. But I can just give a quick summary real quick. Honestly, it just kind of looks like some pullback here. After a 5-day winning streak, a big 5-day winning streak, this is kind of expected. 6.5% pullback after, this went from 5 to 9 in 5 days. What is that? Like a 40%? Yeah, that's like 40%. More than that. Almost 80%. From 5 to 8, 5 to 9. So I wouldn't be too worried about this. Oh, look at it now? Oh, okay. Right, right. Oh, alright. So something's happening here in the aftermarket. I did not even see that. What is going on? Let's take a look. Yeah, there's no news here. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. There's no news to justify this. Yeah, pull back 30% in after hours. Yeah, I'm looking at this now. I really don't know what's going on, guys. There's no news. There's no PR. So it just looks like manipulation. Pure manipulation. It is bouncing back, though. So we'll have to see where this finishes, at 8 o'clock. But it is making a comeback here. Very, very odd. Very suspicious. I really don't know what's going on here. No one does. Probably some dark pool action, Some shady hedge fund dark pool action going on here. But it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's like 15% now. It is coming back. So we'll keep an eye on this. But there's no volume either. They will say it's a glitch. Yeah, it is low volume. There's some volume, but it is pretty low volume. So, yeah, I wouldn't be too concerned just yet, guys. Unless this, breaks 6 to the downside. It is coming back down. But, yeah, very sorry to hear that, guys. Very unfortunate. Sorry to everyone in this community. Dean, Kyle, and Earl. Yeah, very tough here. Very tough. Don't want you guys to lose money here, but yeah, no justification as to why this is pulling back right now. Very interesting. But I wouldn't be too concerned just yet, guys, because even if it holds here at 640 tomorrow, this is going to open on a gap down, So a gap down is a good thing. It's not a good thing, but it's a bullish indicator that it's going to come back up to where it gapped at. So yeah, it is going timber right now, but I wouldn't be too concerned. Diamond hands, guys, not financial advice.
With diamond hands, they knew they'd profit if they could only hold.
I'm in it long. Can I get dividend from Robinhood? I'm holding long. I'll buy more. I thought the dividend got paid out already. Did it not? I think it's too late to collect dividend for this quarter at least. I'm in it long. I'll buy more. I mean, yeah, dude, that could be pretty risky right now, but that could pay off pretty big. But yeah, Earl, if you want, you can watch the playback, but the next resistance is here was $7.65, $7, $6.75, $6.50, $6, then $5.30. So right now this is at $6.30. So if it goes back to $6 or $5.30, I would load up there for sure. Yep. 6 and 5.30 are the next supports here. So, dude, if you can get this for 5.30, that'd be a steal. That'd be a steal. So, good plan. Averaging down. You want to buy more, but I'll just say, don't FOMO in. You might be able to get this at a better price if you're a little patient, man. But anyway, yeah, I really don't know what's going on here in the aftermarket, guys. Sorry to everyone who's losing money, but appreciate you guys for being here. And yeah, if you guys want, please like the video and please subscribe. I would appreciate that. All right. They just released their 8K. Yeah, they did, but that's not new news, you know. That's not the reason for this. I'm in at 400 shares, $8. Oh, so you're actually down. Here, fire truck guy. Sorry about that. I'm gonna just talk over it. $8. So Dean Kill, did you go in today? Not Dean Kill. Sorry, Earl. Did you just take a position today? Kind of seems like that's what it was. So what you could do now is, like I said, you can either average down at 6 and 5:30, or you can sell covered calls. Well, you know, I'm not sure how familiar you guys are with options, but you can sell covered calls here. The IV is very high. For example, October 22nd. So if you sell calls for the 8 strike, you can make $60 per 100 shares. So you would make $240 just for selling calls, covered calls for the $8 strike, expiring in 3 days. You know, that's pretty good. $240 in 3 days just for, you know, selling covered calls. If it stays under 8, you keep your money. If it goes above 8, you keep your money, and you have to sell at 8. So, that is another suggestion for averaging down, selling covered calls. And yeah, if you guys aren't familiar with selling covered calls, you check out my video. Under my playlist, How to Options, there's a video, cash secured puts, covered calls, and the wheel. You guys can check that out if you want. But yeah. But Earl. So right now you're a little bit down, and yeah, I would say either average down at 6 and 5:30 or sell covered calls at the $8 strike, and you should be okay, man. It's just another way to average down, another way to bring in income as you're holding. All right, guys. So yeah, I appreciate some new people coming in here, but let's move on with the show. Let's get on to the Yolos now. So give me 1 second, and I will pull that up. All right, so we're just going to load here. Going to let this finish loading, and we'll get started. All right, so today we have a few good YOLOs. We have one meme here, and then we have 2 YOLOs about Tesla. Then we got Apple, ASAN, and IDEX. So it should be fun. Let's do it, guys. So this first one is by Wazarix. They say it's pretty easy, right? So we got a meme here. How to deal with a bad day trade. So we see the stock is going down. And problem solved, right? You just close the computer. That's it. This is like deleting Robinhood. You just delete the app, you hit the reset file, start a new game. If only it were that easy. So yeah, this was pretty funny. Nothing new, but another meme, a new meme, you know, saying the same things as people have been saying all along. But yeah, just a quick one there. Let's move on. All right, let's get on to the actual plays now. So this one is by Omerta Capital. They say Tesla gains Thanks, Elon. All right. So let's see here. So how much was this YOLO? 3, 230. 80 grand, right. So I'm not sure what. Oh no, it's here. All right, so here we have 25 calls for Tesla expiring November 19th. So 1 month out. This is kind of an FD. This was approximately an 81K YOLO, $80,750 YOLO. At the 850 strike. And right now, he's up almost 42K, $42,000. That is up 52%. All right, let's check out Tesla here. So Tesla is at 865. Okay. So right now, this is in the money. 1 month to go. And he's up 52%. So yeah, the play itself, pretty decent. It's a good strike. I mean, the expiration's a little close, but it worked out here. And good timing. So overall, pretty good play. I like this one a lot. Now, what do you do here? You got a month to go. You're up 50-something%. Barely in the money. So personally, I would probably cut this one here. You're up 50-something%. No guarantees what's going to happen in 1 month. So it's better to be safe than sorry. I mean, this could keep mooning, and this could go up way more, but, I would not risk $120,000 here. I would just secure it, be happy, and move on. Holding through expiration would be really, really risky. That would be a gamble. Smarter play here by far is to cash out right now. So that's what I would do. Not saying that holding is a bad play. It could work out really well, but like I said, I don't think the risk is worth the reward. So, Omerta Capital, thanks for posting. Congratulations to you so far. Not over yet, but you're in pretty good shape here. So yeah, the play itself, very nicely done. Good strike. Decent expiration and good timing. So overall, pretty good play. I like it. And as of right now, this is barely in the money. You're up a lot of money here. 1 month to go. You don't know what's going to happen in a month. So I think the best play here is to cut everything. Secure your 52% gain and move on. I don't really think holding is the greatest idea, but it could work out too. Anyway, so thanks for posting. Congrats to you. And yeah, good luck to you. And please post updates. I'd like to see how this goes. I'd like to see how you end up handling this one. If you hold or sell. But I definitely think you should sell. But good luck to you, man. Thanks for posting. You're supposed to diamond hand shares, not options. Yeah, Machete, you're right. Statistically, 80% of options expire worthless. So the real people who make money in options are the people who sell the options, Theta Gang, or people who hit the sell button. People don't hold through expiration. They hit the sell button before it expires worthless. Had to learn that lesson a lot of times, the hard way. So, it's not your 2 cents. It's a fact, dude. It's a fact. It's not your opinion. It's a fact for sure. You gotta hit the sell button when you're playing options. Low roller. We can get to that when we're done with this. Thanks for that, man. Sure. All right, this one is by the Real Trader 17737. They say Tesla earnings YOLO. All right. So this one is a lot more entertaining. Here we have 50 calls for Tesla expiring October 22nd, so Friday. In 3 days, this is an FD, super FD, $900 strike. So how much did this cost? 50 times 865. All right. So this was a $43,000 YOLO, 43K YOLO. Insane. And this was just made today. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes. So, all right. So Tesla's at 865. This needs $35 in 3 days to go in the money here. Very, very risky stuff. I don't recommend doing this, guys. Honestly, I really don't like this play. I mean, the strike is okay, but the expiration is way too close. And this is a lot of money. Way too risky for my liking. I would not recommend anyone do this. So, that being said, yeah, this could work out, but this is literally FOMO because we have a gap up here today. Or not today, but we have a gap up at 845. This is overvalued, 78 RSI, near the all-time high, 900. So, chart is looking pretty bearish right now. So, yeah, this was not the best play. Okay, strike, bad expiration, bad timing. So, more likely than not, this is going to finish out of the money, in my personal opinion. So, at this point, I just cut right here. And hopefully you didn't lose too much money. Maybe even made money. I just cut it right here. This is way too risky. Good chance this is going to expire out of the money worthless. And there goes 43K.
Good.
So yeah, in summary, so the Real Trader 17737. Thanks for posting. Good luck to you. As for the play itself, I really don't like it, dude. I don't think this is a good play. Okay, strike, bad expiration, bad timing. And honestly, in all likelihood, this is probably going to finish out of the money worthless. So at this point, in my personal opinion, I would just cut it here. Hopefully you made a small gain or a small loss. Because this is not looking good. This is way too risky. You're probably going to be out over 40 grand in 3 days, dude. But hey, thanks for posting. Good luck to you. This is great content. Very entertaining. Very scary stuff. I'm really rooting for you. And yeah, dude. Whatever happens, however you decide to handle this, please post updates. I want to see how this goes. So yeah, thanks for posting. Good luck to you. All right, this one is by Low Fat Milk Lol. Low Fat Milk Lol. Low Fat Milk. We'll call them Low Fat Milk. They say, are tarded. R-tard 8? R-tard 8? R-tard ape? I don't know, grammar. Anyway, Apple puts. Alright, so he does show the order here. There were puts for 145 expiring this Friday, October 22nd. But yeah, those are going pretty bad right now. What's important is the graph. Let's take a look at the graph here. So yeah, we see down 74% for the week, down 22.5K for the week.
Good.
And to add insult to injury here, you can't trade for 90 days because you were marked as a pattern day trader. Yeah, that sucks because he was above 25K and then he dipped under 25K, so he can't have unlimited day trades anymore. Womp womp.
Bruh.
So, not too much to say here other than, yeah, very risky stuff here, guys. I don't recommend anyone do this. You know, this is super FD Yolos. And I don't know why he put so much of his bankroll on this. You know, if you're going to buy options, you got to use a percentage of your bankroll. Like, a small percentage of your bankroll. Don't all in FD YOLO. Like, this is what happens when you do that. What typically happens, at least. So, yeah, low-fat milk. Thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss. Not over yet, but not looking too great. And, yeah, dude. I'm not sure how much value you have left here. But at this point, you should just cut. Cut and, you know, salvage what you can. Because, if you don't, you're going to lose everything. Unfortunately. But I can't feel too bad, because this was totally your fault, dude. Totally your fault. So, yeah, I hope everyone can learn something from this. Don't be too risky. You know, only invest what you can afford to lose. Bankroll management is important. And, you know, try to stay away from these FD YOLOs. Because usually it doesn't do too good. So, yeah, thanks for posting, man. Sorry for your loss. Not over yet. But not looking great. And I think you should cut right now. But whatever you end up doing, please post updates. The 3-day trader rules strike again. Yeah, but how come it said he couldn't trade for 90 days? It was 3 trades a week. Now it's 90 days? What happened there? I'm just glad I don't have to deal with this crap. But yeah. Like I said earlier, you know, just because you don't have 25 grand, you get restricted so much. It doesn't make any sense. It's like, it's so rigged. It's so rigged. Like, you shouldn't even attempt to try to day trade if you don't have 25K, pretty much. I mean, you can, but then you get screwed because you can't exit positions. Like, it's so sick. Dumb rule, dumb rule. Alright, this one is by Run Good God. They say, my only regret was I didn't buy more. I'll break even one day. ASAN. Alright. So we see here. So we have 2 calls for ASAN at the $40 strike. So this was approximately a $1,300 YOLO. And right now he's up over $16,000. That is up 1,300%. Amazing. Amazing. And we have a graph here. Look at that. Look at this graph. How insane. And he's still down 30K on the year. Not even on the year. In 5 months. So yeah. He chucked all of it. And he's not up as much as he used to be, but he made a lot of money back here, so I'm glad about that. But this graph is crazy. He literally made a 12-bagger, and he's still down in his account. Amazing. Takes a special type of ape to do this. Anyway. So yeah, this expires December 17th. So let's take a look at ASAN. Alright, so this is currently at 130. So this is way, way, way in the money. Very, very unlikely this is going to expire worthless. Unless something ridiculous happens. But, honestly, it's probably not a bad idea to just cut it right here. You should at least cut your cost basis. At least cut, you know, $1,300 or whatever it was. It may be a good idea just to cut here, because if you look at the chart, you know, this is an all-time high. Kind of bearish looking, a lot of bearish indicators. So there's really nothing wrong with cutting right here. This may be the most valuable the contracts will ever be worth. But if you're not going to cut everything, definitely cut at least your cost basis and then let it ride. You know, play on house money at this point. But, you know, very successful trade. You can go about this many different ways right now. So, Run Good God, thanks for posting. Congratulations to you so far. Not over yet, but you're in a really good position. The play itself, very nicely done. Great strike, good expiration, good timing, all around really, really excellent play. This is way in the money. Highly unlikely this is going to finish out of the money. And yeah, dude, at this point, you can either cut everything and secure a 1,300% gain, or cut your cost basis and let the rest ride until December. I'd probably go with cutting everything, but either way, you printed some fat tendies here, so doesn't really matter, as long as you play on house money at this point. So, yeah, dude, thanks for posting. Congrats to you so far. Great play, very well done, much deserved. And, yeah, dude, good luck to you, and please post updates. Low Roller says, Marvin, you should invest in poop coins, because you'll reach 25k faster. If you choose the right ones, yes. Alright, this one is by US Coin Master. They say, showing my loss before I become a millionaire in a couple of weeks. Diamond hands. Alright. So we see here, we're not going to look at the shares. Well, we'll look at the shares, but we're not going to discuss the shares because, as you guys know, we discuss options here. We don't do shares, we do options like real apes. So yeah, here we have a bunch of leaps. We have 263 calls for IDEX. So for the 250 strike, we have 209 calls expiring January 21st. Then we have 27 calls for the $5 strike expiring April 14th. And then 12 calls for the $2 strike expiring January 20th, 2023. But all in all, this was a 28k YOLO, $28,000 YOLO. And right now he's down 21.5k, down 77%.
Good.
Okay. So, I don't know if this is sarcastic or just really confident or what, but this guy thinks he's going to be a millionaire in a couple of weeks. I like the ambition, but, don't know about that, dude. Got some graphs here. Let's look at these graphs. So, yeah, at the peak of his account, he was at 153k. And now he's at 22k.
Good.
So yeah, that's a great way to chuck your bankroll. Obviously, this was done by YOLOing FDs. So this actually doesn't tell the whole story. He's down 20-something K here. But in the past couple of months, he's down, like 130K. So, I don't know. Not looking great for this guy. Anyway, let's look at IDEX. 192. Alright, so IDEX currently at 192. So all of these are out of the money currently. But the chart does look bullish, I will give it that. It looks like this is bottoming out. So this should be near the relative bottom. Now, honestly, I like the $2 calls, the $2 leaps. That is very, very safe. That's a good one. I can get behind that. Now, as for the $2.50 and the $5 calls, I don't know. Definitely possible, but very, very risky. You got 3 months to go, approximately. I'm really not loving this. I'm not loving this. 250. I mean, you're already down so much money here, 77%. I guess you should just hold, right? Like, so this one isn't looking that great, but there is still 3 months, at least 3 months till expiration. 3 months till the January expiration, and then 6 months till the April expiration. So, yeah, this isn't looking good, but for right now, the best play is probably to hold and pray that this goes to the upside in the next few months. And it's very possible because, like I said, the chart does look pretty bullish right now. It does appear like it's around a bottom right now. So, yeah, unfortunate. This is not looking great, but probably the best play at this point is to hold and reevaluate week by week. Hopefully it goes to the upside, and if not, if this goes too much to the downside, you gotta cut. I do like the $2 calls though, although there's not many of those. But yeah, US Coin Master, thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss, dude. On this play and on your whole portfolio in general, down 130K from the top. That's disgusting. Yeah, dude, I know why you lost 130K. It's because you're doing stupid stuff like this, and still at it, huh? You don't dig yourself out of a hole by YOLOing more money. That's a bad way to dig yourself out of a hole. But anyway, so as for the play itself, I mean, I like the expirations. The strikes, not too much. I like the $2 strike. And can't really comment about the timing, but overall, this is not the greatest play. It's okay, I guess, but really not great. And yeah, right now it's going real bad. So as of right now, you still got a couple months to go. So not looking great, but I do think the best play at this point is to hold and reevaluate every week. Like I said, if this continues to go to the downside, then you got to cut. And hopefully this runs to the upside and you can just hold and maybe go in the money. Hopefully. But yeah, dude, best play right now is probably to hold. So thanks for posting. Great content here. Sorry for your loss, but great content. I love this great Wall Street Bet stuff here. Yeah, sorry for your loss so far. But yeah, and for the play itself, not the greatest play, but I sure hope you can learn from this dude. Stop making risky plays like this, and stop trying to dig yourself out of a hole with even more risky plays. And yeah, dude, no matter what happens, please post updates. I like to see how this goes. Thanks for posting, man. Good luck to you. The chart disagrees with that statement. Hold 1 more month, then probably cut. Maybe a month and a half. Yep. yeah, like I said, that's probably the best play. I would take it week by week. You know, just reevaluate week by week is probably the best play. So, yeah. Says went all in on IDEX and sold for a lot and sold a lot for a loss because I needed the money. Well, if you needed the money, then you probably shouldn't have YOLO'd it in the first place, right? So this is just all around bad financial responsibility, bad bankroll management. Probably deserved. Probably deserved. Anyway, we got one more from Low Roller. Alright, 53 minutes ago. By Lucky Rice. They say, SoFi Yellow update up 110k. Okay. Alright. So we got a bunch of leaps here. A lot of leaps. Well, they're not all leaps, actually, but... This looks like a spread here. A debit spread. No, it's not a debit spread. This is a, what do you call it? This is a strangle, a long strangle for December 17th. $15 put, $25 call. This is a, this is a long strangle, which is where you buy and you buy a call and a put for the same expiration, different strikes, and you want a lot of price action. You want this to be volatile. So it doesn't matter if it moves way to the downside or way to the upside. You just need it to go one way. So that's what the December 17th options are for. That is a long strangle. And all the other calls here expire 2023 and 2024. So those are all leaps. Why are some of these in green and some of these in red? Okay. Anyway. So the major winner here is the $20 calls. The $20 leaps. 280 of those expiring January 20th, 2023. So, yeah, honestly, very well done. I can't really comment on the long strangle. I mean, I guess I can. It just has to finish below 15 or above 25. So actually, that's going bad right now. Yeah, the long strangle there. But, yeah, these leaps are looking really, really good. So, you really don't have to do anything here except for just hold for another year. Looks like you're in great shape. Don't know if SoFi is going to go to 45 or 50, but, you know, the 15 and 20 calls, 15, 17.5, and $20 calls, very in the money here. Very well done. Oh, these are sells. These are sells, actually. Okay. So, that kind of looks like a credit spread here. Or just covered calls. It's either a credit spread or covered calls. Sorry about the siren, guys. Actually, pretty good on the sirens today. Not so many sirens. Today and yesterday, not so many sirens. It's been pretty good with that. Anyway. So yeah, this guy seems to know what he's doing here. This is some pretty advanced stuff. Multi-leg strategies. We have a long strangle. Call, credit spread, and leaps here. So, a lot of different option strategies. These are not straight up FD YOLOs. This is very well planned and executed. And right now he's up 110k. Very well done. Very well deserved. Why the guy put on SoFi? because, like I said, low roller, it's a long strangle. It's not just buying puts. He's hedging the $15 puts with $25 calls. So what he needs is this to go below 15 or above 25. He loses everything if this finishes between 15 and 25, which it is right now. So that's not going good. But this seems like a lot of hedging overall. So very sophisticated, complicated strategy, but it's working right now. This is way more advanced. This is too advanced for the typical Wall Street Bets ape. Even I had to look at this and be like, what's going on here? So, yeah, a lot of advanced stuff going on here. Way too complicated for a regular crayon-eating ape to understand. But here's a Chad ape right here. So, yeah, in great shape, and probably going to print a lot of tendies. So, yeah, thanks for that, low roller. So, thanks for posting Lucky Rice, and good luck to you. No monkey business happening here. Yeah, straight Chad mode. Straight Chad mode. Alright, guys, let's take a look at the aftermarket action one more time before we get out of here. Damn, BBIG down to 6? The hell? Oh, crap. And I just said it's bullish, go long, and it goes to 6, huh? What? Oh, no, it's going back. It's going back. It's up to 633. Interesting. This is going to gap tomorrow. All right. What was I looking at? TRKA. Right. And still no justification really for this. So I'm not going to go for this one. Anyway, guys, yeah, that's the show for today. Like I said, was probably going to be a short show. Only had 3 things to analyze. And not too many people in here. Actually, there was a decent amount of people. But not too much chatting for the most part. So we got through the content real fast. Alright, so it's 6:11. Yeah, made great time today. Don't remember the last time the show was this short. 2 hours, 10 minutes. About 2 hours, 15 minutes. Short but sweet. Yeah, this was a really good show. Yeah, we got through all the content. Discussed a lot. Kicked it, chilled, and got through some fun Yolos. So, yeah, really good show. And a lot of people turned up today. A lot of regulars turned up. A few new people. And, yeah, decent amount of chatting today. Decent amount of interaction. So, don't think too many people stayed till the very end. But, yeah, appreciate everyone for watching the show today. Thanks to all the regulars, as always. Thanks to everyone new who came in. And thanks to everyone who stayed till the very end. You guys are the real MVPs. So, yeah, anything else, guys, before we get out of here? Questions, comments, concerns? And, unfortunately, we didn't do any live rainbow bearing today. No opportunities today. But that's alright. Made plenty in the regular market. Is KAVL able to... Can I short KAVL now? Let's try it. I don't even think I want to go for it anymore. It just pulled back so hard already. Still can't even short it. Oh well. Alright guys, let's get out of here. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please, like the video. Please subscribe. And catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know. Diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys. Let's redo that. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.